Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. This is Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Roy Jones Jr. 160 pounds. This guy won a championship as a heavyweight, remember? 5'11" tall with a... So, Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time. Pensacola's finest and undisputed.
This bout is scheduled.
A lot of trash talk between... And there's the bell to start the round. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a building.
The right hook can't miss. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. No rest for the weary. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher, my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Both men step back for just a moment. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. These two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Nice exchange. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Those counter punches. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Thought for a second of getting out of trouble, but now he's right back in the phone booth.
It's been a tough round so far.
This round's still up. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way.
Get your mind on the job.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Work the body, just straighten them. Take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Score with that jab. Nice counter shot. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than that.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And he scores with the counter. It's bombs away. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages. What have you seen so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee because once somebody with excellent foot speed, and next...
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. He misses with that jab.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
In serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. The pound for pound king, Canelo, is down. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Look at his corner. Look for instructions. They're telling him to calm down.
Those final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that in this round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Away that right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. In the build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be honest. You've got to be confident.
Canelo He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum resilience.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. That counter shot lands. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
Step back, composure.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What? How many corners? How are they going to get through this?
Can't find the target. He threw the hook, didn't land. Just misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
At the end of the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Look back in the history book. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now,
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.